Ladies and gentlemen, there is a single, very simple, easy mod you can put on your car, on your Type R, to make it hook up better, which is very important on a front-wheel drive car with this much power and torque. It's a rear motor mount. We're gonna install one on our FK8 today. The rear motor mount is a really, really important modification for a car like this, like I said. In any front-wheel drive car, grip is hard to come by, especially when you have this much power and torque that the Type R comes with. It has a grip problem from the factory without tuning it, without putting any extra power into it. Obviously, we're putting extra power into it, so it's just gonna become harder and harder to get grip. You can only do so much with tires, so we are going to upgrade the rear motor mount. And the rear motor mount goes right underneath here in the middle. It attaches to the transmission, technically, and the subframe of the car right here. But after this, we're also gonna do a couple other modifications. Once the car gets lowered, we're gonna do some hood struts to get the hood prop out of the way whenever we're working on the car on the top side. We're also gonna put a shift knob on the car, so wait till the end to see those two. But for now, we'll go ahead and get this rear motor mount out of here, replace it with the PRL unit. We'll show you that too. But anyway, just really, like, fundamentally, this thing prevents the engine from going back and forth like this as power is applied. So you can imagine all that torque is really trying to twist the engine out of the engine bay. And I'll show you once we take this out, the bushing is very, you know, it's not very solid. It has a lot of room, it has a lot of voids, and that helps with comfort and convenience and less vibration, less noise. We don't necessarily care about that as much as performance on this build, obviously, as a lot of you guys care about as well. So you take this out, put something a little bit more stiff in, and it just keeps this planted. It keeps the whole power unit and transmission planted a little bit better. And ultimately that just helps power get delivered to the wheels a little bit better. So installation is very simple. You got a bolt across here on the front bushing, a bolt vertically on the rear bushing. This thing slides right out, pop the new one in. Very, very simple. Here is the PRL rear motor mount unit that we're replacing. You can find these on edgeautosport.com. We will link it in the description of the video and also somewhere above my head probably. But yeah, you can tell this is much, much nicer than stock. It's a lot beefier midsection here compared to the stock one. It's billet aluminum, it's machined, it's not cast, so you know, it just looks nicer too. But one of my favorite things about it is the EPDM rubber bushing that they use. Not all bushing companies or not all like mount companies use that. I like the EPDM bushing because it's very, very durable. OEMs use this all over the car because of how durable it is. This is just gonna be way, way denser than the stock mount. So it's gonna be a nice upgrade while maintaining OEM quality, if not really better. So let's get this bad boy in there. As you can see, the biggest difference, besides the actual, you know, mount itself, like the metal, the functioning part of the mount is this right here, the bushing. You can see there's a lot of voids inside of here, and that's really great for absorbing vibration and harshness, but not good for performance because this flexes a lot in there. And in the middle of shifts, you'll be banging gears and this thing will fully extend from front to back. This pin right here. And sometimes that kind of clunks and causes loud noises too. So replacing it with this obviously eliminates that. Very, very, very little movement from that bushing right there. Keeps the engine nice and solid. And all right, that is it. It's literally 2 bolts and maybe a dead blow hammer, but pretty easy. Next up is the hood struts, which is gonna get rid of this stupid thing right here. Which actually, to be honest, it's pretty out of the way on the Hondas. It's really not inconvenient like it is on other cars where it might be like right here. So it is pretty out of the way, but you also have to raise it with your hand, whereas if you had some hood struts, you could just get the hood to lift up all on its own. Just kind of lift it up, sits by itself, close it before you unlatch it. So, plus they just look better too. So let's put those on. These are the hood struts. These are made by OLM. These are available on our website at edgeautosport.com. We will also link these in addition to the rear motor mount. But these are much nicer looking than this hood prop. To be perfectly honest, you could totally get away with using the stock hood prop in terms of convenience. It is definitely way more out of the way than a lot of other hood props. But these do look a lot nicer. There you go, hood struts installed. There's one on each side. I'm not sure it changes the convenience much, but I do think it looks pretty fancy. It looks nice. But yeah, install super easy and clean. So next up is the shift knob. Let's get to that and finish this bad boy up. We're gonna finish this up with the shift knob. We went with the Cobb unit, which is, they have white and black. And you know, I had to pick the white knob and put the red accent color on there. It's gonna match the championship white so well. Hopefully dirty hands don't make it dirty over time. I don't know, I've never had a white shift knob before, but anyway, this one comes with a couple different color options to put around the base of the shift knob. You can go with black or red. And then you got your packed by somebody sticker or a card, you got your stickers. And then the tall version of the shift knob. They also have a short one, but they're both weighted, a lot heavier than stock. So this is gonna feel probably pretty nice going through the gears. This is Delrin, so it's gonna be heat resistant. It's not gonna get as hot as an aluminum knob. We're gonna take this red ring, slide it right over there, over the O-ring. It's gonna hold it on nice and tight. And let's go finish up this install, or this set of installs in the car. So to get this knob off, we've kind of already cracked it loose a little bit, just making sure we understand how to do this quickly for the video. But you wanna grab the two sides right here and then twist the knob until it comes off. And then you'll see that this little silver flange right here, that's actually a locking nut that goes against the base of the shift knob itself. What you wanna do is take this shift boot with the red collar and just kind of pop it down until, you know, kind of work with it until it pops off of there. This is the locking nut. And then you want to get this thing off of there, which I thought was loose. Go ahead and break this free, spin it all the way up and out of the way. And then the Cobb knob you want to put on first and thread that thing all the way on. Obviously there's no shift pattern on the top, so you don't have to worry about where it sits. Just get it nice and tight. Slide this collar on until it pops on, and you're good to go. There you have it, a nice little trio of modifications for the FK8. We got a little bit more style, a little bit more function in the car now. So we'll just keep modding this thing and keep showing you what we're doing. We've got a lot to put on the car, a lot planned, so make sure you stay tuned. And remember, you can find all this stuff at edgeautosport.com, like I said earlier. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We're happy to help. We'll talk to you on the next video.